John Eats Cheap doing, you know what, we just got our side of beef and we have a whole bunch of ground beef. And I'm gonna try something I always wondered if it would work because I love chicken fried steak, country fried steak they call it. You know, it's usually like a ribeye pounded out or a round steak pounded out, and you dust it, you do it like breaded chicken. So I'm gonna try, we have so much ground beef, I'm gonna try it with ground beef. So here's what I'm gonna do. I got my flour here. There's my ground beef patties. That's 1 pound, so that's 1/3 pound patties, just kind of shaped out. I got some all-purpose flour here. Gonna add a bunch of salt, a bunch of pepper. So it makes it chicken fried. This is like chicken breading. And I mean, I know people hate it, but MSG, it's a great ingredient for flavor. And we're just gonna mix that up, and that's gonna be our breading. Just like that. So we'll bread our ground beef patties in there. I hope they'll hold together. That's what I'm hoping. Just like that. Patty number 2. These will be very tender. And you could do, you know what, actually I started this thinking about just doing something I grew up on, just hamburger patties, or we called it like ground steak, hamburger patty, I guess. And it was something my grandpa loved. And we had, when I was a kid, we would have hamburgers with mushroom gravy. So this is kind of a take on that, I guess. Just seeing if I can match it with the chicken fried. Ooh, that kind of came apart. I'm gonna have to get that together a little bit and hope it holds. If not, that'll be okay. There's our patties breaded and ready to go. I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna use that for the flour for the gravy. Let's get these cooking. Vegetable oil heating up here. I got some taters ready because, you know, with chicken fried steak, you gotta have mashed potatoes for that gravy. So let's get these going. Hopefully I can get them in the pan and get them frying. Just ground beef patties. I hope they all fit.
Your grandpa would have loved this.
I'm going to be crowding the pan. Yes, he would, because he used to do minute steaks and make gravy with all the extra. So yeah, he would have loved this.
He loved a good hamburger steak.
Yep, he certainly did. He'd be proud of me. All right, so these are ready to flip. I hope I can keep them in one piece. I didn't. Oh, man. Maybe they're not ready to flip. That one doesn't look ready because that part didn't flip. That's okay. We're learning. We're learning. Never done it before. Nope. Get in there. That'll be mine. I'm going to let these others go. I'm going to get a little crisper. So our other two, I think, are better held together. They'll flip better. That's better. There we go. Yeah. All right, steaks are done. Hamburger steaks, chicken fried. Taters are about ready. I'm gonna get the taters ready, then we'll finish off the steaks, the gravy. All right, so he poured off all but about a tablespoon of the oil. Look at all those bits in there. They add a couple tablespoons of butter. And remember that leftover breading? That's right here. So we're gonna scrape up these sides. Steaks are done. They're just waiting. We'll get all that stuff off the side. So the butter, the sauce, add in the leftover breading. We're just gonna whisk that up just for a couple of minutes until it's cooked and incorporated. So our flour is incorporated with our butter and grease, so we'll start adding a little milk. And you just do it until it gets to the consistency you like for gravy. I'm gonna add some salt. and some big black pepper. Because that's how sausage gravy is made, or country gravy, I should say.
Yeah, this is for hamburger.
Country gravy. You can use a packet too, that's fine. It is good stuff. As it thickens, we'll just add more milk, because it's thickening. There we go, Johnny's cheap chicken fried steak with ground beef. I'm just gonna put a couple of these. This is one that fell apart. The others did well though, as you see. I'll put those there. Got some mashed potatoes, homemade, none of this box stuff. And the gravy. Look at that. That is some country gravy for you. With the beef drippings, little butter. That's the way you do it. And get a little on the steak too.
Puppies in the background.
I'm sorry, we should probably have a vegetable here, but nope. We're the cheats. I'm gonna try a bite right there. Oh, it's tender, like burger. Little taters. Little of the ground beef chicken fried steak. It tastes exactly like chicken fried steak. It's just not as chewy, which isn't a bad thing. I like it. This is a future do. Hey, thanks for watching Johnny's Cheap. Follow us on TikTok too. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Share a comment, share with other people, like. Thanks for watching. We're about to have dinner. This is good stuff. I do love the real chicken fried steak though, but this isn't a bad alternative.